Hi guys, so now that we have installed the skeleton React JS app, let's quickly see the code base and try to start modifying it. So let's quickly first of all analyze this. Now again, I'm going to repeat some parts of this that I have done it in my React JS course because it is not necessary that everyone who's watching this course has taken that course. So please bear with me as we go through the structure. Now as you install, this is the folder structure that you will see. Now, of course, if you have worked with Node and the modules before, you will understand that Node modules is nothing but all the packages that you have installed in your application that come along with your Create React app. So if you remember the terminal that it was, I don't know if the history is, okay, the history is cleared, but if you remember the installations that took place, it will install everything that you see out here. So that's where the Node modules go in. The public folder is very basic. It just gives you the index.html, a fav icon and a manifesto file for your SEO. Now the index.html is very basic as well. Let me show it to you. It just gives you the head, title, includes any CSS class that is there, and of course includes the fav icon. Fav icon is something that you see up here. This is the icon that we're talking about. So even if you click here, you should see there's a small 16 by 16 icon that will be there. And of course the manifest file, which is nothing but just pretty much for your SEO purposes that this comes up handy. So that's your public folder. Now in the source folder we have app.css, will give you just the CSS for the application that you see out here. Then we have the app.js, which is probably our bread and butter, and that's where we will start coding our application or probably start modifying this app.js. There's a test class which is created using Jest, I think. But we are not going to be doing any tests at this point in time for a React app because that's for some other time. We will only focus on the Redux JS part of it. Again, there's an index CSS and index JS. Index JS is basically the entry point for your application, and that's what calls the app component from within. So this app.js component is called from your index JS. And so your root start point is your index JS. Again, logo. This is the logo that you see out here. That's the one that's revolving. And there is something new which was not there in my previous React JS class, and it's called Register Service Worker. Now what are these Register Service Worker? If you expand this completely, you will be able to read the complete text as well, what this Register Service Worker is. And once you read this, you will understand that what it does, it helps you load the app faster because it probably caches your app as it is, and it is definitely done only in your production, not in your development environment, but in your production environment. It comes in handy. Now again, there is a lot of discussion that happens around this. I'll probably post a link into the resources section, which is up here, that you will see somewhere when you're watching it on your desktop, and that link will point you to a very interesting GitHub discussion on why this was added, what's the benefit, what was the debate that went through in the community when this was added. So don't worry about it. We don't have to worry about it, at least for the development purposes. But in production, you will definitely want to play along with it and read the details that are provided. Now that was about the register service workers. Of course, there's the readme, there's a package.json. Again, if you recollect from the React JS course, or anytime you have done that kind of a course, you will see a package.json. That's where you pretty much install your dependencies like React, React DOM, React scripts. So now when we install our Redux and React Bootstrap packages, all these packages will be entered out here as well. So what happens is, whenever you are just importing or taking this modules, taking this package from somewhere on the GitHub, do not have to download everything. All you have to do is npm install, and all these packages will get installed by default. Now that was all about the package structure for the React app that was created. I think we will hold on to making the changes for the next video. But if you have any questions on the structure that you have for your Create React app, do let me know in the questions or in the Q&A section, and I'll be very happy to address them. I'll see you in the next class.